What is good, you guys? It's your boy, Kid Ginger Vlogs, back again. Back with a vlog this week. This week, Man United are playing Brentford. I know it's a week later for you guys seeing now. The vlogs are recorded a week in advance, so you always get a vlog on a Saturday at 1 p.m. But I just want to say, they are playing Brentford later today. And let's see how it turns out. If they don't win this, then I don't know what they're going to do. They need to do something, either tactically or with the manager. They need to do something with them tactics because, honestly, I've watched the last couple of games and some have been okay and some have been not so okay. My suggestion as a Man United fan is cash in on Bruno Fernandes. Take the captaincy away from him as well because he's not actually doing anything for that team. He doesn't play for the club, he doesn't play for the team, and also he's got no direction. He's greedy, he moans, always crying when he loses the ball or when he doesn't get a tackle his way or he doesn't win the foul. Either way, it's just Bruno Fernandes all over. He's selfish, in my eyes. Yeah, he's hit 100 goals for Man United, great stuff. But what's he done leadership-wise on the pitch as the captain? Nothing. He's the worst captain we've had in that club in the last 20 years. And that's saying something. Out of 20 years watching Man United, he has been the worst captain we've had that I've seen in all those years. Like, for me, the last couple of games, when he doesn't get his own way, he starts kicking off a little bit, throwing his arms up, spitting his dummy out because he hasn't got his free kick or he hasn't won a penalty or whatever it is. And also, the wing-backs, they're not doing enough. Like Dorgu, great signing, but he's still wasteful. He gets to the edge of the box, crosses the ball in. 9 times out of 10, he doesn't give a good cross or he'll overrun the ball. That's my issue. Also, up front, we've got nothing. We've just signed 3 new forwards, basically. We've signed like a left, a right and a central striker. We have got nothing up front going for us. It might as well have been keep Martial, Rashford, and just keep them up front. You know, put the other 2 on the wing somewhere. Because we've sold all our talent in the last 5 years. And we've changed our squad, our tactics, our manager, and the club as a whole in the last 5 years has just been falling apart. You know, it's like a poorly made puzzle. The pieces fit somewhere, but it's not the right piece. And I'm seeing it week after week now. The season's only like 5-6 weeks old. And it is literally just the same thing week after week. They play one good game and they lose against teams that they should beat. It's not about buying players, changing managers, all this lot. It's the tactic, the system, the club as a whole needs to just be how it was. They've done something different. Yes, they've lost Alex Ferguson, one of the greatest managers I witnessed, because that's who I saw growing up. And then, as a club, the players we've signed are not Man United players. That's what I've seen. The players we've signed are not Man United players. They're just there for a payday and to play football. That's it. They're not playing how Man United would. They'd be 2-1 down, 3-1 down in a game and always come back 4-3, 5-3. They'd always find a way back. They'd always fight. But just recently, watching them this season, they had a great pre-season, but watching them again, it is just literally rinse and recycle. It's like last year all over again. I think, personally, as a fan, they're going to finish either in the same position or lower, and that's going to be it. And it's what they deserve. Like, even as a fan, it's what we're going to deserve because of them players on that pitch. I think, though, personally, take your 100 million from the Saudis when they come for him. Cash in on Bruno. Buy someone that is a team player, not someone that is a selfish, arrogant prick. That's just my idea of what I'd sign. I'd spend 50 million on someone that's established, good enough for that midfield. Because, for me as well, he doesn't run a lot. He's now kind of that guy of, I'm just going to sit in the midfield and ping balls into the middle, ping balls up front. He does not know what he's doing. He whips them balls forward, but he's got players that can't run to it. Like Dalot, he does a lot on the wing, but he doesn't do anything in the middle of that box. When he gets an opportunity to get into that box, Diogo Dalot, he just wastes the ball. And that's what I cannot stand. It was like the following week. Like last week, we won a game. This week, what's it going to be? I actually don't know what the outcome's going to be. But for me, that club needs sweeping through. Honestly, they just need sweeping through, clearing out everywhere. Players, the tactical staff as well, even them, the technical staff, the ones that assist Amorim. They need to look at it and go, you know what? We're doing this each week. This isn't working. They need to say something to the manager because it clearly isn't working what he's doing. And whether that be him saying or them saying to him, we need to switch to a formation that works, because it's not just the formation. It's where the players are playing. You've got players out of position. Like Luke Shaw, he is not fit enough to run up and down that wing for 90 minutes. Harry Maguire, he's not good enough to run to the midfield and back, or up front and back for 90 minutes. The same as Bruno Fernandes. He is not a player now that can run back and forth from the halfway line to the centre forward line. He cannot do that anymore. And I'm not going to have like an emotional moment or anything like that, guys. It is just, as a Man U fan at the moment, they are so hard to watch play football. Literally so hard to watch, because over the last few seasons, yes, we've had a couple of games here and there where we've done good, but we could have done better. We could have finished higher. And it was true what our last manager said, the Portuguese one, Mourinho. That is the best position we finished in since Ferguson ended. And he's not wrong, because look at every season now since. It is terrible, man. We are just literally that team that were up there in the top 4, winning something. We're in Europe. And now, in the last 5 years, we've just become that mid-table team. We've almost become like an Everton, a Newcastle, like of the old days. Like we were never in the top 6. That's what we've now become. Just because of managerial changes, the club structure, everything. We're just shit. Like, I'm not going to lie, we are just shit now as a club. And it's so hard as a fan to watch my club fall apart, basically. They've just invested 50 million in a new training ground. They've spent a bit well in the summer, but they're still the same. Nothing's changing. And they need to open their eyes. They need to see, what is it? Is it us? Is it the players? Is it the manager? Or is it Man United? It's so hard as a fan at the minute, guys, watching them play. But other than that, that is my rant over about Man United. I just want them to start doing well, man. You know, how hard is it to win 3 or 4 games in a row? Get your points on the table. Because at the end of the day, what I see happening, he loses the next game after this Brentford one, then he's gone. That, for me, is an underperforming manager. He needs to be sanctioned and he needs to go. If they stick with him for this whole season and that is the way they're going to keep playing, it's over. Man United ain't getting in Europe. They're getting relegated, in my eyes, if they keep playing this way, because they're losing against teams they should be beating. And they're only just holding on in games where they should be 2-3-0 up. At the end, they're coming back from like 2-2 to just snatch it in extra time or win a free kick and win it that way, or a penalty. That is not how Man United used to be, man. We could be 2-3-0 down back in the old times. And we could turn that into a 4-3 win, just through players running, scoring, and basically playing for the game, to win the game, not for each other. Playing, like, people need to be more selfish. Like, if you're a striker, just go for the goal, man. If you're a midfielder, cross them balls in, get it on the heads, to the feet. Because what I'm seeing as well is a lot of misjudged passes. Like, that's just from me spectating on the sidelines, watching from home. That is me seeing my club going, they're pinging balls left, right and centre, but these players ain't fast enough to catch the end of it. Back in the day, you'd have Rooney, Ronaldo. But even before them, way before them, you'd have Paul Scholes, Nicky Butt, Ryan Giggs, Varane, like Ruud van Nistelrooy. Everybody, man. Jose Mourinho was right, man. Like I said, finishing second was the best achievement under him. If we'd have stuck with him and got him them players he needed, we wouldn't even be here today wondering what if. Because we'd have won that season next. We'd have won the next season. We'd have probably won the season after that. But what did they do? They finished second. Then the following season, they got rid of him. One of the greatest managers probably in the Premier League since Ferguson, after Wenger and all those others. It is so difficult, man, being a Man United fan right now. I did say I was going to finish it right there, but I just needed to get that last bit out. Because Mourinho was right. We are struggling now as a club. And the best achievement was under him, finishing second that season. If we'd have won that season, and the one after that, and the one after that, like I just said a minute ago, we wouldn't be standing here now going, what's happened to Man United? Because they'd still be talked about because they won the league recently. But since 2013, over 12 years ago, that's a long time to go without a title in England. Like, yeah, they've got the FA Cup, the Community Shield. They've got these little cups. But the Premier League is what the title's about. That's what you fight for nearly a half a year and a half. You know, you go from August to the following May. That's what you fight for. But Man United have seemed like they've got no fight in them. The players aren't Man United players of old. They've got no discipline. They don't want to win. That's what I feel watching them. Like, and I'm fed up as well of the back play. Like, why get all the way up the pitch, 3/4 of the way to the goal, and then decide you're going to play it back to your centre-backs? Why? What is that? That is an outdated tactic. Yeah, all right, there's a player on you. take him on. If you lose the ball, at least you've lost the ball halfway up the pitch. You've not passed it all the way back down and you've got to start again. That is not how Man United used to play, man. It pisses me off. It does. And I'm going to change subject now because it's winding me up talking about them. So we're going to change. Now, we said we were back last week. We're back this week as well. We'll be back every Saturday at 1 p.m. Now, I know when you guys see these vlogs, you might think I'm talking back in time. Because I technically am. I'm a week behind now. The result will be in already from the Man United-Brentford match by the time you see this vlog. Whether we win or lose, you'll know. Because this will already be posted. So in the next week's vlog, you'll hear about that and probably the upcoming game they've got then. Because the international break's soon as well. That's coming up, the international break's here. But we'll know the result next week after you see this vlog. Let's talk a little bit about last week's vlog because we talked about Oktoberfest. And Oktoberfest is a big festival in Germany where they all get together. They celebrate basically a wedding from years ago. But now they all join together, have a load of beer, have a celebration, a bit of a festival, a bit of a song and dance. That's what last week's vlog was about. But we are going to go out and we're going to buy some more German beers because we've still got 1 week left because it runs till the following Sunday. Well, it'll be tomorrow. By the time you guys see this vlog, Sunday the 5th of October, it will be over. And basically, the 5th of October is the last day of Oktoberfest. So, by the time this one comes out, Oktoberfest will be over. Hopefully, I will have tried all the German beers by then. If not, don't worry too much because they will be shown on the vlog here and there throughout whatever, when I go buy them. But hopefully I'll try enough of them. Because that first one I tried, the Erdinger, that was nice. A very wheaty beer. Very heavy tasting because I finished all 4 of them off camera. They've got all these beers that are from Oktoberfest that they drink over there. I know Polaner is quite a popular one. Erdinger's another one. But I don't know if they're all going to be wheat beers or if they're all going to be different. So I'm going to go get another one to try either way. And we'll see on the vlog how they taste. Also, what I've seen online, people are doing this new challenge. I've got to go find out if I can find a slice of it. It's basically the hottest pizza slice. Now, it's meant to be Carolina Reaper pizza. I'm not sure how hot it's going to be, but I'm going to go try and find that when I go out in a second. If we do find it, then I may do it on this challenge. I may do it on this vlog. I may do the pizza challenge on here just to show you guys how hot it is and try it to see what it tastes like. It's meant to be at Iceland, whether it's at the Superstore or the warehouse, I'm not 100% sure. But I'm going to have to go out, have a look, see if I can actually pick it up. And if I do, I may do it on this vlog or I may do it on the next one. I'm not 100% sure yet. Right, I'm sorry about background noise, guys. I'm back. I went out, I did a little bit of shopping. As you can see, the wind has got the best of me. Blew my hair all over the place. Also, what we were talking about at the beginning of the video, Man United Brentford, they only went and lost again, 3-1. As I was saying, that manager, his tactics, what he's doing is not working. Like, it's almost like I foresaw what was going to happen. So, I've had enough. Like, honestly, I'm not watching them again. Like, I don't even want to know, like, how well they're doing anymore because it's literally just diabolical. What an absolute rubbish team, man. And why was Ugarte playing instead of Mainu? Ugarte and Fernandes. And Fernandes, if you watch that game back, he was so wasteful. Crying every 5 seconds he didn't get a tackle. You know, when he won the ball back or lost the ball. But also, Dorgu, Luke Shaw, terrible. Diogo Dalot, whatever he's called, also awful. The only player with any decent like ball ability was Mbeumo. That was the only one that did anything. Sesko scored 1 goal, finally. He's got his goal. But to lose to Brentford, 3-1. It is an absolute joke, man. This club is falling apart, like literally falling apart. Sorry about that, it was the microwave behind me. But this club is literally falling apart. And today is release day as well. So I treated myself to a game because this came out. I might actually not play it today. I'm going to give it a day or so because the night is getting on and I want to have a couple of beers in a little bit. I've got some pizza cooking right now and I've also got some hash browns in there. That is what I'm fancying to eat today. That's what I'm going to have when it's cooked. But I went out and I brought FC26 as well today because it was released today. And I don't know what to say, guys, man. Honestly, it's just Man United. I don't know. Like, it's probably nice for other fans to see Man United fans complaining about them. But honestly, what a shit team, man. Honestly. utterly garbage, utter trash. And I didn't actually get to watch the game because I was shopping, but I seen the result, 3-1. How do you lose 3-1? And they've still not started the new goalkeeper that we brought. What's the point of buying a goalkeeper, putting one out on loan, if you're not going to use him? You might as well have kept the one you've loaned out and not brought one. Ridiculous, man. Anyway, enough of that, enough moaning. I also went out and I purchased these. I seen these. They are Desperado Mojito flavour, 5.9%. Now, I do love Desperado's tequila beer. It is one of the best beers. Honestly, lager with tequila, beautiful. It's the best combination, but that mojito there with that added mint flavour, oh my God. If you guys haven't tried them, go buy them, go try them, you will love them. I remember years ago, I had these in a bottle. I loved them when they came out, ice cold. They've got to go in the fridge. Put them in the fridge, couple of hours, have them in a little bit. It is literally like a cocktail in a can, but it's beer. It's amazing. I know this vlog seems a little bit all over the place. I'm frustrated, I'm a bit pissed off with Man United. I've been and done my shopping. I'm happy about that. I've spent some money. I love doing that. I brought myself a game, so that'll cheer me up a little bit in the week. We'll also play that on stream, see how good the game is. But I know that like vlog's been all over the place today. I do apologise, guys, but it is literally just a nice Saturday. It's not been the best weather. No, it hasn't been the best weather, but hopefully a couple of beers later on when the stream's finished, we'll be sound. And I'll be honest, I wasn't going to drink for the rest of the year. Like I said in the vlogs previously, I did quit for a couple of months. And then about last month, midway, half through last month and the month before, I started to like slowly go back on it. Not because I'm addicted. It's literally just Man United, man. It's not the excuse either. Man United are making me not into a drinker, but Man United are stressing me out so much, man, that rather than losing it, just have a drink and calm down is how I feel. Like how Man United are making me feel at the minute. It's like, it's not drink, because I don't need to drink, but they're just pissing me off, man. And I just need to unwind, you know? So that's why I'm having a couple later on. I'm not going all out because, like I said, we don't literally need to do that. But what an awful team, man. Awful performance. I don't even know. I've not checked the stats. I bet none of the players were over 5.5 rating. They can't be. They are literally trash, man. They are trash. I've followed them since 1999. When they won that Champions League final against Bayern Munich. That was the first match I ever watched, Man United, when they beat them 2-1 to win that final. It was literally like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Teddy Sheringham substituted on. And Man United were the underdogs in that match. That is when I started supporting them. So I'm not just a glory supporter. I'm literally seen as not win anything for a couple of seasons. I've seen us, like, you know, struggle in cups like we have done. Champions League, FA Cups. I've seen all of it. You know, and this has just been the worst probably 12 years of Man United. Yes, we've won trophies, but we've not won the Premier League. We're just struggling in that Premier League, and we shouldn't be. We're one of the best teams in England that's acknowledged for being in the Premier League, and right now we are struggling beyond belief. I don't know what else to do, man. What else to say? I don't want to say anything more because this has turned into a Man United rant, this whole vlog has, but literally, I just don't know what else to say. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for Saturday. I do apologise that I've had a little bit of a dig at Man United, but it's just how they're making me feel, man. They are just so trash. I don't know what else to say. Honestly. I'm going to go and have a few beers later on. I'm going to play FC 26. I'm going to do a review on that as well. And that is going to be it from me, guys, this week. It's been your boy, Kid Ginger Vlogs. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next vlog. Peace.